With our first pick, the upper school selects a versatile math teacher who is returning home to Naples after a stint in my home state of Pennsylvania. This teacher has the potential to solidify our passing game, as she has maintained a 100% AP pass rate in AP Calculus. She holds a BA from FGCU, as well as a Master's in Instructional Design from Western Governors University. Upper school proudly selects Mandy Mammon! I think she had is she here? Is she standing? She might have had a doctor's appointment this morning. I think there was something. Make it here, Mandy, yeah! In case we say tomorrow, you're on the clock.
All right, with our first pick of the draft, the middle school selects an amazing language arts teacher who has close ties to this organization in a midnight secret trade deal with Collier Charter Academy. Not supposed to say that probably online, but it's all right. Where she taught 6th grade history and language arts, this teacher will enhance our reading and writing running game with a wealth of experience she brings to our team. With prior experience at Mason Classical Academy and as Catherine Putney's mother, she holds a Bachelor's of Arts in History and a minor in Education from Florida Gulf Coast University. At this time, the middle school selects as its new language arts teacher, Lisa Brock. The music makes it all. Okay, Kathy Sweet, you are on the clock. You have 10 seconds.
Hi all, the other divisions have nothing on the lower school division, right? So the lower school division has found the best talent around in its newest nights. Our team's first pick for the 2021 school year is a fabulous, knowledgeable, and passionate language arts teacher. She is a dedicated educator with over 20 years of teaching experience. She's moved to sunny Naples from Idaho a year ago and is as excited as we are that she found a place to display, I can't breathe in this. I'm trying to be excited, it's hard in a mask. To display her passion for teaching and growing students to be the best version of themselves. She has played many positions from 4th to 8th grades. She's learned her craft in many offensive plays at Old Dominion University, where she received her Bachelor of Science in Human Services Counseling and her Master of Science in Elementary and Secondary Education. The lower school is thrilled to select our enthusiastic and super friendly language arts teacher for the intermediate pod, Teresa Binns. Come on up! All right, we're going to have Nicole Sandaman take it away. We have selected a spectacular player who has worked at Golden Terrace Elementary for the last 15 years, serving in several positions on the field. She has taught kindergarten, 2nd grade, and 4th grade. She is a versatile player who served in many positions for the team, including a resource teacher working with exceptional students, reading lab, and ELA push-in groups. This team player holds a Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education from Pfeiffer University, an autism endorsement from Nova Southeastern University, and Florida Department of Education certifications in elementary education, exceptional student education, and is ESOL endorsed. The TLC team selects as its new TLC teacher, Erin Whiffen. Welcome, Erin.
The athletic department with our first and only pick, because of our successes we've had, we're only afforded one pick. We have a teacher that brings with him a wealth of experience. He brings over 37 years of teaching and coaching experience. He's originally from Michigan, has 2 grown children, and his daughter is getting married in October. He is traveling here with a master's in PE and Ed Administration. The athletic department selects Mr. Terry Smith.
most of you may know from the school, University of Indiana, bachelor and master's degree, directly from New York City, has sung in Carnegie Hall, enjoys music and theater, some choreography. I think it's going to be an added addition. The pick is, do we have the drum roll? Thank you, Kelly Cullinan.
Full disclosure, Performing Arts was sent a text last night with a suggested script. For our next pick, the upper school welcomes a recent STEM and physics specialist from St. Dominic High School in Oyster Bay, New York. This science specialist will certainly help improve our team chemistry because in addition to physics and anatomy, he will teach, in fact, chemistry. With a BA in chemistry from FGCU and a master's in computational chemistry, there's a theme here, from the University of Miami, the upper school proudly selects Zachary Hoffman!
With our final pick in the draft, the middle school selects a dynamic professional educator who's worn more hats here than most at TVS. With a vast amount of experience from 3 other professional teams in both Florida and Missouri, serving as an administrator, a science teacher, and coordinator of aftercare and summer programs, this teacher will only improve our throwing game as we move towards our West Coast educational offensive scheme. We'll define that later. Recently acquired and yet another midnight secret deal with my wife and Mr. Chapman, with a bachelor's degree from the University of Central Florida in science and a master's of science in leadership from Nova Southeastern University, the middle school is proud to select as its new science teacher, Chastity Rivera. Kathy Sweet, you are on the clock.
For our next pick, the lower school selects a masterful and inquisitive science teacher. As a science expert, she knows all about motion, interference, and heating things up in the field, the science field that is, and in the classroom. She learned a lot of her moves at Mason Classical Academy, where she taught in 1st, 5th, 7th, 8th, and high school for the past 5 years, covering all areas with an emphasis on science, chemistry, anatomy and physiology, and marine science. This amazing pick holds a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from Hillsdale College. We are proud to select a quick-thinking and flexible science teacher for the intermediate pod, Alexandria, aka Andy McGowan. Nicole, you're on the clock. Hi again. So with its first pick in the draft, the counseling team will be selecting a full-time school counselor who will also be covering K-12 while Kelsey Landis is out on maternity leave. This exceptional player has experience as an academic success coach at FGCU and previously the early childhood lead educator at NCEF, Early Childhood Development Center. This important team selection holds a BS in arts, majoring in psychology, minored in criminology from Eastern Illinois University, and a Master's of Arts in Human Development Counseling with a concentration in school counseling from the University of Illinois at Springfield. She is also finalizing her Florida School Counseling certification this July. The counseling team selects as its new school counselor, Erin Tomasino. And I hope I said your last name right.
For our final selection, the upper school welcomes a wily veteran to our team who is watching from home currently. She will join our world language department to teach Spanish. This accomplished teacher spent 32 years teaching Spanish, including 20 years as department chair at Canterbury School. And she has been an AP Spanish reader since 1995. with a double major in Spanish and Latin American Studies from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. The upper school welcomes Tina Veal.
For the lower school's final selection of brand new teachers, we selected a dedicated, collaborative, and enthusiastic third grade teacher who comes from a family of educators. Her goal is to motivate students to develop their inner strength and abilities through activities that truly inspire them. She started out as a prospective parent, loved what she experienced, and here she is wanting to be a part of our magic. She will certainly enhance our team with her extensive playbook. She has taught in CCPS schools for 9 years and holds a Bachelor of Science in Parks and Recreation from FSU and completed coursework for her elementary education teacher certification from FGCU. Let's cheer on this team player and our final pick for our third grade team, Wendy Dellett. She's not able to be here today, but you will see her sometime soon. And Mr. Chapman is on the clock.
Thank you. All right, let's give it up for our academic leadership team. Way to go.